hello. How are we doing? You guys like my huddle sweater? Because we're holding a huddle. It's a Buick Huddle. The sun is shining in Minneapolis. It's a good day. We've got some hoops happening in a couple hours from now in the building behind us. Y'all, I'm Brooke Baldwin. It is so nice to be here. Obviously, huge shout out to Buick for hosting this beautiful party on the plaza. Buick, who, by the way, has been, huge promoter of the NCAA, huge sponsor of the entire NCAA, you guys, since 1970. So let's just give it up for Buick today. And we're calling it the Huddle. I wrote a book called Huddle, all about unlocking, the collective women's power. So that's really what we're about today. And you guys are in for such a special treat. And I hope, you're ready to spin some balls in a bit. So just start thinking about who's got some skills, some agility, all right? Because we've got two basketball phenoms behind me who know a thing or two about that, who will be judging you. No pressure, all right? So you don't want to hear from me, you want to meet these two women. So without further ado, really they don't need an introduction, let's just be real about this. But I got one. Number one, our first guest is regarded as one of the greatest basketball players of all time. I hear a lot of yeses. We know who's coming out. We know who's coming out. She is a champion for all of us. She is fighting for equality in sports, LGBTQ plus rights, Black lives, and so much more. Plus, she co-founded Togethxr, yes, give it up for Togethxr. That is also why we're here today. A first-of-its-kind media and commerce company that elevates and centers women through rich storytelling. I am proud to introduce the GOAT, Sue Bird.
Well, thanks for the intro.
Take a seat. Also with us today, blazing a trail of her own, is one of the new stars on the scene, a 4-star recruit coming out of high school. Please help me welcome Aari McDonald. All right, let's get comfortable. Let's get down to business, ladies. How are we doing?
Good.
Good. This is pretty sweet.
Pretty good turnout. Appreciate it.
This is an amazing turnout, and I was talking to Aari earlier, and Aari, tell me what you tell this crowd what you were saying earlier about feeling a little like pangs of jealousy.
Yeah, I'm a little jealous. Last year we were in the bubble, so just seeing the girls host this year and just them traveling and just having the fan experience, it's a little heartbreaking. But I'm excited for them though.
We're happy for them. It's just mighty nice. It's a little better than the bubble.
Yes.
Sue Bird, what do you think of Minneapolis? What do you think of this setup?
Oh, I actually think it's great. Usually I'm here in the summer, so I am pleasantly surprised to see the sun. I was prepping for a whole lot of this, so
I know,
it's
you
nice
came prepared.
that it's warm out.
So we've got the top 4 teams playing tonight. We've got the final game on Sunday. You guys know what that feels like. If I may, you guys, I'm gonna sound like such a basketball nerd, but I went down a rabbit hole last night over you and the 2001 buzzer beater, the Big East tournament game. It was Notre Dame versus UConn, you guys, and who hit the winning buzzer beater, this character, in 2001. And so, let's just go there. Let's start there.
Take me back.
What was that moment? It was junior year.
Yeah, junior.
Junior UConn. What was that moment like? And then how can you relate that to what these ladies must be feeling ahead of tonight?
So to be honest, if you really went down the rabbit hole,
I watched a lot of videos.
You would know that I actually turned the ball over the possession before. I actually don't remember the score, or
76 tied.
There you go.
Yeah.
I just know.
Like I said, I went down the rabbit hole.
That I turned it over. So part of me, more than part of me, majority of me, when I did hit the shot at the buzzer, I was like, oh my God, thank God. This could have been so bad. Because, you make a mistake and that can send you into a tizzy. So to relate it to this Final Four, the advice I always give is one part is you already did your preparation, right? Like you're a player, you already played the regular season, you already did the workouts, the practice, you've hit as many jump shots as you can, you know, in your spare time. That's all done. So now you got to do is go out there and play, right? And just find your confidence there. And the other part is mistakes are gonna happen. They're unavoidable. They're gonna feel bigger because this stage is bigger, right? Like one turnover, like the turnover I had, it felt humongous. But you're always gonna have a chance to make up for it. So you gotta be ready for that.
If you want to Google it when we're finished, just Google Sue Bird buzzer. Do you know what I'm talking about?
She was like, what year were you born?
98.
Yeah.
98. So she was 3.
I've gotten used to this. It's fine.
It's all right. Sue Bird, I've got 1 year on you, so youngin'. Aari, all right, Arizona, Stanford, final game last year. I get it. You were in the bubble in San Antonio. But what did that feel like for you? And what are these players doing right now, hours from these games?
For me, it felt amazing. I mean, I feel like we had less distractions, so it kind of gave us time to like lock in and really like prepare ourselves on the scouting report and the teams.
You said you had less distractions?
Less distractions. And
you'd be distracted with all this happening?
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. But we just got to lock in and just play your game and I'm excited for what these ladies are doing. They're playing amazing basketball, and it's not about how you start, it's how you finish, and they're making a push for the finish line for that game on Sunday.
If you each could pick, Aari, I'm going to stay with you. If you each could pick one moment from the tournament thus far that was just like a wow moment, what was it?
I'm sorry I'm going to give you 2, but I would say the record-breaking attendance and just the viewership that these ladies are getting. Like, those 2 have stuck out to me.
Yes.
Great answer.
Record-breaking attendance, thanks to folks like you. Yes. Now, Sue Bird. I feel like it's a Sue Bird. She's not Sue, she's Sue Bird.
One word.
I'm sure you're super loyal to Seattle. Yeah. But of all of the years of playing, do you have a favorite team or favorite group to play with? Pressure.
Yeah.
Just
I joke, I'm always like, if I had kids, I'd be asking which my favorite kid is.
That's exactly what I'm asking.
It's literally what you're asking.
I'm gonna need an answer.
Yeah, and I'm gonna give you one. So I actually think the 2018 team in Seattle is probably gonna go down as one of my favorites.
Why?
We started a rebuild just a couple years before. I was in a place where I easily could have retired, but stuck around. Stewie comes to the team. We have all these other pieces on the team. We figure it out. And the short of it is the rebuild, which usually could last 4, 5, 6, 7 years, turned around in 3, and all of a sudden we're in the finals. And I think just questioning in my own mind how long I was going to play, but also understanding, all right, I'm here for the rebuild. I may never make the playoffs. I may never make the finals. And I was okay with that. So to actually get there, that's just always going to have a special place in my heart.
I'm going to sound like the correspondent on 60 Minutes, but Paris 2024, Sue Bird.
And I'm gonna give you the same answer. It's going to be wishy-washy as hell. No, probably not, but maybe.
You grew up playing hoops, playing pickup games in your grandparents' driveway. You were joking with me backstage that your mom was pregnant with you. Her mom is an amazing basketball player, and she was pregnant playing with you, so passed along the genes. And so now in your first year, how has that professional experience been for you?
It was a roller coaster. I took some lumps and bruises as a rookie, but I mean, that's part of life. You're going to go through that. But I think that just watching film and just like remembering my mistakes and what happened, that just, it's making me hungry for this season coming up.
Bumps and bruises. What is it like? Give everyone a taste of what it's like, truly playing professionally, this sport that you love.
It's amazing, but I mean, just imagine you're the best person on your team throughout your whole playing career. It's like, well, you might be the weakling. But you might be the weakling, but I mean,
so the weakling?
You might be the weakling, but
you're not the weakling.
You learn, and you just learn from those, have many years in the league, and just you get better, and just when you are open to learning from others, I mean, it just makes your experience so much better.
You're born in 80. The league didn't exist until 1997. So, I mean, I think we talked about this a little bit when I interviewed you for my book, but who did you look up to? I mean, at what point you were like, a junior in high school, where you're like, oh, I could play professionally in America.
Right.
How did that happen?
So I looked up to male players all growing up. The only time you really saw women on TV was, you know, the NCAA final game, maybe. If you like happened to tune in that day, it wasn't like they blasted it anywhere. And so up until I was like 13, 14, it was male players, you know? It wasn't until I was being recruited by colleges, starting to really think about, when you're making that choice, you're also thinking what you're gonna do post-college.
Yeah.
And that's when I was like, oh, I could also play professionally here? Because I'll tell you what, at 15, I wasn't trying to hear Europe. I was like, what? I'm not going over there. Like, no way.
Yeah.
Obviously, I did. But that's kind of like how it went for me.
How it progressed.
Yeah.
We opened up, you were talking about how you're a little bit jealous of the whole situation that the women have now. Thank goodness they have what they have now. And now there are like 118 pages of receipts of why it needs to be better and why things need to change, and that's part of the reason we're here with Together in Buick, right? Is to make sure that the playing field gets leveled. And so some of the changes I was reading, like now the women players get the same swag bags, okay? The referees are paid the same as they are to ref the guys' games. Obviously the branding, the fact that you can fill up brackets, that it's March Madness, more money is poured into it. Do you, starting with you, because this is so huge with you and Together, I mean, is that enough? Are we making progress? Where are you on what's happening?
No, you have to recognize progress.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dramatically different, even from 1 year ago, which is crazy. I think the lesson there is, if you see something, say something, right? I think a lot of times, especially for the women in the audience, you do see it. We all have seen it through our lives, our careers, not just sports, every career. And you might not say it, right?
Yeah.
You might not have the courage to say it or to speak up on these things. So I think it's, again, that's the lesson I've learned. What's wonderful about Together, it's in like at times a fun, humorous way, at other times telling serious stories. It's another version of that, right?
Yeah.
It's shining these lights, these spotlights onto different people, onto their stories, so they can get out there.
But why is TV coverage so important?
I think it's pretty obvious. Okay.
Connect the dots,
So
Sue Bird.
it's like osmosis, the way that men are covered, especially athletes. You just know all about their lives, all about everything, and you probably don't even realize like the subconscious thing that's happening where, are you gonna go buy a jersey because of it, or you're tapped in? And women need that same opportunity, right? And that's where the coverage comes in, and that's why it's so important. And I also think it's important, tying back to my own see it be it moment. We need to give little girls see it be it moments. And I think it's great for little boys to grow up seeing female athletes do their thing. So they can, it's like commonplace for them, and they don't have to talk trash to us on social media all the damn time. So.
What's the biggest change? Yes, first of all. Yes. And last question, then we're gonna have some fun. And then you guys start thinking your questions for these two, because there's gonna be time for that. But close us out for this first part, Aari. Like all right, they've got progress is a great thing. What's the next thing? What's the next hurdle that needs to be leapt over?
I feel like the next hurdle needs to be just the TV coverage. I think you need to be consistent with that. Like Sue said, like we need to give little girls someone to look up to. And I think that's really important, and we got a long way to go, but I appreciate the progress, but there's more to do.
More to do. Okay, who has skills? Who has skills? All right, y'all, raise your hand. Who wants to get involved in a ball spinning challenge? They're the judges. Who you guys pick? Aari picks one, Sue picks one. We've got two balls.
Picking.
Back here. Right here, yep, right there.
She's little. All right, let me pick somebody same age. I need another little. I don't see anybody young. She's young though. I feel like I want to make this age.
She's wearing the right sweatshirt.
What's your name and where are you from?
All right, put your hand up. Who can spin the ball? You're right in the front. Let's go. Easy walking distance.
All right, walk over. We want to get your names and.
All right. Can you guys hear me?
Can you try it again?
Can you hear me? Yeah. Is this on?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your name and where are you from?
My name is Erland and I'm from Haiti.
All right. Welcome. What's your name and where are you from?
I'm Kareen from Minneapolis.
All right. I'm gonna have each of you go on one side of one another. And we're gonna have fun.
No, don't.
No, don't.
I tried to look for another key.
Okay, so do we do this at the same time?
Yeah.
Yes. Who lasts? I'm gonna let you know. We're gonna count it down from 3, and then y'all are gonna spin, and we'll see who lasts longest. You ready? You ready? All right, with me now.
The
3,
ball in your hand.
On your finger.
You want me to help you?
up.
Don't
Sue Bird's helping.
Don't tell anyone. I'll stick your finger. You just put your finger hard. Okay.
Okay, 3,
No pressure on me.
2, 1.
Put your finger. Put your finger. Put your finger.
Up.
Put. It's a tie.
Yeah, it's a tie. You both win.
It's a tie. Good job.
Well done. Thank you so much. You both get
It's time.
collect your
So
awards.
we got prizes for you. We got a banner for you. Thank you so much. Banner. Hold on, Anna.
It's tricky, it's chilly, fingers, the whole thing, you know. Okay, so, well done, ladies, well done. Are we having fun? Is this amazing? This is so special. So, I know I am full of questions. I'm a journalist and I could ask questions till the cows come home, but you guys don't want to keep hearing from me. So, raise your hand if you have questions for these two. And we've got a mic and we're just going to move it around.
All right. What's your name and where are you from?
I'm Eliana and I'm from Chicago.
What's your question?
What is the biggest hurdle you've had to overcome in your career?
To both of them. Biggest hurdle that you've overcome in your career?
To reiterate, just coming in, having a great college career, and just playing against and with a lot of talented women. It's just like, reduced playing time, like a less role. But I mean, I feel like that helped me, and I never like really got down because it motivated me to always work hard and just to, whenever I get out there, just own my moment and just to give whatever I got to contribute.
For me, it's probably different injuries that I've had, like major surgeries that I've had to overcome. They always kind of change you a little bit as a player, both physically and mentally. So luckily they've made me stronger, but they've always been difficult.
All right, who else? Let's get a microphone. We got a front row right here.
All right. What's your name and where you're from?
My name is Amy Q, and I'm from South Carolina by way of Arizona. Go U of A. My question is, outside of basketball, what do you do for fun?
Ooh, good question.
You got this one?
What do you do for fun, Sue?
What do I do for fun? For me, like going to dinner with friends is like the ultimate experience. I feel like it's the new club, if you will, for the older people. I don't need to like stay all out, out all night doing whatever. But if I can go to like a really good restaurant with the people that I don't get to see all the time because we travel so much, that's like my perfect night.
Favorite meal?
Oof. Well, now that I live in New York, we went to Carbone recently.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
yummy.
Spicy rig.
Yummy. All right.
For me, something I do for fun off the court would be, I watch Flip or Flop. I'm a big homebody, so I watch that. I love to shop, and since I'm kind of new to Atlanta, I love to go try different restaurants with my husband.
Nice.
Yana from Virginia.
What's your question?
Which coach has pushed you the hardest, and like at what moment?
Which coach has pushed you the hardest?
Oof.
They're both like,
I would say my college coach, coming in, I was a very like shy person, reserved to myself. And so being a point guard, you have to be vocal. And that was really hard for me. I'm still kind of struggling, but I'm getting out of my comfort zone. But she just always told me like, be comfortable with being uncomfortable. So that's kind of like sticking with me.
Yeah,
So
mine's
good.
Mine's my my college coach also. Speaks for itself, I think. You've seen him on the sidelines.
yes, yes. She's making her way. As she's making her way, you're married to a pro athlete. No, he's not a pro. He's not. He in his mind. I was told that I get bad information.
No, he used to play football at Arizona.
Oh, yeah.
Played okay, played football. So an
That's high level.
athlete, married to an athlete, engaged to an athlete. Did they ever try to coach you?
All the time.
All the
And I'm
time.
He's like, no, never.
Like, dude, stay in your lane. You play football.
Yeah.
I'm the basketball player. I like the advice, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
keep it to myself.
Thanks, but keep it to yourself. What about you?
No, never.
No.
But Megan is really into like the strategy of it all. She'll be like, oh, like why did that person do that on that screen? And blah blah blah. And she like will make me like demonstrate like what's supposed to happen.
Nice.
Like I don't know what you're prepping for, but
Ready for you. Let's ask one of the fellas in the front. We got two fellas. Their hands raised. Yeah, front row.
Okay. What's your name and where are you from?
Robert Cerise from Bristol, Connecticut.
What's your question?
The question is for these ladies, with all the knowledge that you have about basketball, what's needed to have expansions, more teams? What can you do
With
to
all
help?
the knowledge you have with basketball, how do you,
Sue, you got this.
To get more teams, you need money, money, money.
Yeah, I think a lot of it is just people who are interested in the sport and look at it like an investment, right? And want to be a part of the growth. That does require money. So if they have some, that'd be great. But I think it's really just sparking that interest in different types of ownership groups to have them come on board. And like I said, I think that the biggest key is that they need to come into it viewing it as an investment. Like viewing, I'm in this until it grows, until it booms, until it hits its ceiling.
Okay. Do you want to add to that, Ari? You good?
I agree with Sue.
You got a new owner, you know.
What Sue said.
There's way too many great players that's not in the league right now, so definitely we need more teams.
Yep. Guys, thank you so much for coming out. Please stick around. Some of us will be doing a little meet and greet down below. Sue's got, places
I got to work today.
She's got to work. She's got to go do some TV.
We on TV.
But give it up for these two ladies, Aari McDonald and Sue Bird. And make sure you check out the cool things on the Buick Sierra Greatness bus. And of course, just on behalf of Buick and Togethxr and these ladies, I'm Brooke Baldwin. Thanks for being here, and let's have fun. Thank you.
Thank you guys.